We foil stamping. Hey, we foil stamping. What's going on? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I'm your girl Katrina. So I am excited and I'm over here in this corner because we're going to be attempting to foil stamp some DTF transfers. So now I brought this to you on my channel a little while ago. We foil stamped some white toner images, but tonight we're gonna foil stamp DTF transfers and I'm praying it works. I've never done it, so I'm gonna do it with you guys. I was asked when I did the video last time, can you foil stamp DTF transfers? Some people said yes, so I'm gonna test it out and try it out and see if it works. All right, so all products will be linked down below in the description box. This is gonna be a real simple, straightforward video. If you don't know what DTF is, it's direct to film. I'm gonna be using my Prestige A3 Plus R. Ta-da! Yes, it comes with a nice little cover, or at least they gave me one. So won't be breaking anything down about the Prestige, about DTF, because I've done it already. I've had several videos on my channel about it, so I'm just going to go through the process, and I just really want to see if we can foil stamp a DTF transfer. So just some things that you should know: that your image should be all black. That's going to give you the best results. You can do other colors, definitely not white. The darker the color is, the better the stamp will pick it up. So we're going to press our transfer just like you would any regular DTF image. We're going to apply the powder, all that, but we're just going to, at the end, we're going to add the foil over it. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead, print out my image, gonna take you through all of that, and then we're going to stamp this baby and pray that it sticks. I'm gonna be using the Pixie Dust Gold. I think it's the Pixie Gold. It's gonna be linked down below. You can get it from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Last time I did 2 colors. I'm only gonna do 1 color, and we're gonna do a nice little holly jolly design. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started, but I need you to do something first. Go ahead, like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on those notification bells. That way you're notified every time I post a new video. I hope I can get through this video. I hope I don't sound too bad. I'm still a little under the weather, a little nasally. My son got me sick. So if you've been following me in IG, Katrina's_Graceful Creations, you know I haven't been feeling too well because I posted in my stories. But I am still here working and pushing through. That's why some of my videos have been kind of a little sporadic lately, because I just haven't been feeling the best. But nonetheless, I'm here, I'm back, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna print out my images. I am using Digital Factory, but because I'm using a laptop, which I'll show you right here, I'm not going to be doing screen recording. I'm just basically printing out the image, and you'll see it coming out the DTF printer. So I'm going to go ahead, send my image to the printer, and then we're going to press this and stamp this baby. Let's go. So again, I'm using Digital Factory, and before I size my image in the software, I need to know what size my image is going to be. So a lot of you are always asking me, how do you size your image? So whatever shirt that you are doing, because not every shirt is the exact same size, you want to take a ruler. You could take a soft ruler, hard ruler, and you just want to look at the measurements of your shirt. If your design is horizontal or vertical, that's what's going to determine how big your image is going to be. So all I do is just take my ruler, and I make sure that I am not falling underneath the sleeve, underneath the armpit. So I stay at least 2 inches away for sure from the armpit, from the sleeve, 2.5 to 2 inches. So just depending upon how big you want your image to be, just measure the width of your shirt. So right here in the center, that's about 9 inches. So that's typically my standard for a lady size shirt. For a guy, it's going to be a little bit bigger, about 10 inches. The width will determine the height. So I never really measure the height because it depends on the image. Unless it's a square, then you know it's going to be even on all sides. But the width is going to automatically determine the height of the length of the design. So I'm going to always typically stay here for about 9 inches. This is a next level women's cut large, because I didn't have a medium. I'm typically a medium, but women's cut run a little bit smaller, so I might just end up giving this to someone. But as you can see, the center of the shirt is about exactly 9 inches, so that's how big, how wide my design is going to be. So now I'm going to take that size, and I'm just going to measure my image to make sure it's about 9 inches wide. I'm gonna go ahead and cut on my DTF printer. So now I'm gonna just go through, run my nozzle head check. Even though I've already done a head cleaning today, I'm just gonna do another one really quick, and then we're gonna print out the transfer. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click print. Everything is ready to go. And I'm using 90% white underbase since, you know, I don't really need 100. 80% is really good as well, but I'm gonna be using 90%. So now I'm sending my image to the DTF printer. I'm just gonna check it really quick. So I'm gonna let that print out. Shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna actually time it. And this is the job. Let you know the percentage that you have left. So of course, while that's printing, I have my heat press already heating up. So I'm heating this up to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna press it for 15 seconds. It's almost done. I don't see any white underbase. That shows. Oh, the white underbase didn't come out on, I gotta do this again. So the first time I printed the image, all of the white ink didn't come out in the very beginning. Not sure what happened. So as you can see, the white is over here. So now we are doing it again, and the white is covering the entire image from the beginning. So I said I was gonna time this design. This took about 8 minutes to print. This is a 9-inch image, 9.5 image. So printing it out again using 90% white underbase, 90% white underbase. So you want to make sure that you keep this covered. I was just checking the ink. Keep it covered from dust. So now we're going to wait for the second image. So I want my oven to be heating up. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on because the image is almost done. So I'm going to have that heating up so it can be ready to go. And just like that, the image is done. I'm going to cut that off so that way it can eject. Have that slide out. Just right there. And I'm just going to cut this away. You do not want to touch the ink. You don't want to touch the ink. You want to leave it in place. So let's go on over to the powder. All right. Keep my powder right in here. I have my image just like so. Have a little scoop in here, and I'm just covering it, and I'm just going to take it back and forth till I have an even coat. 2 to 3 times is good, and that's all it takes. Knock off the excess. Yes, you should have a mask on. But I'm doing this really quick, one transfer. My son is not even home. And I keep it back in a sealed container. That's the DTF powder melt. Now we're going to take it on over to the oven. That's what it looks like after you apply the powder. And the oven is ready to go. I'm going to lay that in just like that. I have my vent. It's heated up to 257 degrees Fahrenheit, 120 seconds. I'm gonna let that heat up. So this is the curing part. We're melting the powder adhesive onto the back of the image, so that's going to be able to allow the image to stick and transfer onto the shirt direct to film. So we printed our image directly onto the film, and then we're gonna press it directly onto the shirt. 2 minutes on the clock. All right, time is up. I'm gonna stop that. And now we have a cured image. Okay, that's what the image looks like. I'm gonna take that off. That's some ink on the other side. So I definitely won't press this. But this is what the back looks like once the powder is melted on. So now you can either save this transfer, you can ship them, you can sell them, or you can go ahead and press it directly, which I'm gonna do. So let's go on over to the heat press. Cut this off, of course. Heat press. All right, so I have my shirt. My heat press is set to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna pre-press it, get the moisture out for just about a few seconds. This is on firm. All right, and I'm going to just see if this works. We gotta see, because it works on white toner. Let's see if we can stamp a DTF image. So, pressing at 325 degrees, I have my Holly Jolly Babe, because you know I'm a Holly Jolly Babe. And if it doesn't work, then I just have a black image. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Pretty sure it's gonna work. I am gonna cover it with a Teflon, and we're gonna press. Okay. This is a warm peel, so I'm just gonna let it cool down for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna peel the transfer. All right, here we go. That should be good. So let's see if we have a perfect peel. I'm going to peel from the bottom up. Look at that. Look at that. Got a little bit of white edge over here on the side. So now we see we have a nice black transfer, but we got a little bit of white peeking through on the side. Now it's time to go ahead and cut the foil. You want to cut it out for the size of the image. Either way is fine. And again, I'm using the gold pixie dust, or the gold pixie. Gonna cover that image just like so. So my heat press has to cool down to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'm gonna let that cool down, and then we're going to press it. All right, my heat press is cooled down. I'm going to apply some parchment paper on top of this parchment paper. All right, we're gonna press at 300 degrees, medium pressure, 30 seconds. 30 seconds on the clock. Okay, when it comes off, when it opens up, you want to be really careful. I don't want to move it. I want the foil to set into the ink. I hope that this works. So I'm going to let this cool down. You want to let it cool down and then peel it. So let's take it on over to the countertop. All right, guys, I truly don't know if this is going to work. I feel like nothing's stuck. Oh, man, I don't know. Last time I could see indentations on it. Wait, I think I have to turn it the other way. I think I turn it the other way. We're going to press it again, and we're going to put it this way, I think. I hope that's right. I'm going to take it to the heat press. I'm going to press it again in this direction. Child, look at me. I really can't remember. Seems like I pressed it the other way last time. I really don't, I think it goes this way, so that way the goal is up. Let's just press it again. The DTF is different ink, so I'm going to press it again, 30 seconds with a little bit more pressure. Let's see. Yeah. I might need firmer pressure, perhaps. Maybe firmer pressure. I'm not sure. It's definitely not doing it. So, yeah. One last time. All right, let's see. I don't think it's stuck. Oh, I feel like it wanted to, but I don't know why it's not working. I thought you could. I really thought you could. Yeah, it's not. Nope. And I pressed it like 3 times. 3 times. So it didn't stick on. So yeah, that was a bummer. Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried it, the foil stamping with DTF, because I was really hoping that it would work. And now I'm upset. I'm upset because I wanted my Holly Jolly Babe in gold. I would have never printed out in all black because it had a nice little red and black buffalo plaid design, and I wanted a foil design. So if you want to know what it looks like, you'll have to go to the white toner video. Well, that was a bust. I tried it out because someone in the comments from my last video said, does it work on DTF? And I'm like, I don't know, let me try it, right? See the things I do for y'all? Y'all got me out here wasting ink and wasting shirts. I printed this out twice. DTF ink is not cheap. So I'm definitely going to try to reuse this foil when I do my white toner. But if you want to see how it actually works, because the hot foil stamping method is awesome. I showed it on my white toner. I showed it with both colors, the silver and the gold. And of course I did a wash test video because you guys want to see how well it washed. So now I'm stuck with a black Holly Jolly Babe, all right? But nonetheless, this is what happens when you test out things, and you have to be okay if it doesn't always work out. So lesson learned. But if someone knows how to do it, if it's been done before, I did it right away. So I don't know, DTF ink is a little bit different from the white toner. So maybe it just doesn't work. But if you know something that I don't, if you have a method and it works with DTF, then let me know. Let me know down in the comments below, because I would love to see if you have a video on it. I'll take a look. If there's a TikTok on it. But nonetheless, I absolutely thought it was going to work, because you can hot foil stamp cards, you can foil stamp a lot of different things. So maybe it's just the type of ink that you can apply it to. But nevertheless, so sorry. Hope this video was helpful, at least in the process of DTF. At least you got to see that, because that's the same no matter what the image, no matter what the color is. So as you can see, sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. Things don't always go according to plan. So this definitely was not planned. You know, I don't really like doing videos where things don't work out, but I want you guys to see the real. So I'm still gonna post this video, and I hope you still like it, all right? So either way, I hope this video was a little helpful. I'm getting ready to go relax, watch me a holiday movie. My son is not here. I'm not feeling well, so I have to go get me some vitamin C, get me some medicine, clear up all of this, and hopefully I'll be great for this weekend. And that way I can finish my holiday last final touches, because my holiday home tour is coming soon, along with some other ones. And someone had asked me in the comments about doing like video on like how I got started, different things like that. I'm going to be doing an end of the year video, just giving you guys some tips on, you know, moving forward, growing your business, how I got started, but like from a different perspective, different angle, the struggles, you know, the ups and downs, the realness. So that video is coming too right before the end of the year, so that way it can motivate you, get you ready, get you pumped, get you amped up for next year. So I'm going to be telling you guys like what I do, like when I'm struggling, what do I do, how do I keep going, because sometimes it's not always just, oh, let me go to work today. All right, so I'll save that for that video. That's going to be real insightful, so stick around for that. Make sure those notification bells are on. And I'm sorry this didn't work out, guys. I'm not perfect, but you know, I keep moving in grace and I move on to the next one. All right, as always, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Keep pressing. Bye.